Guys, as far as print on demand holidays go, St. Patrick's Day has got to be up there as one of the best because pretty much the entire holiday, I mean, not to bastardize the actual holiday, but most people, when we think of St. Patrick's Day, what do we think of? We think of, I think, first, wearing something green, right? So print on demand, actually, it's a great opportunity for, nice sales. But wearing something green, and then honestly, what do I think of next? I don't know. I either think of leprechauns or I think of maybe going and doing like a St. Patrick's Day bar crawl, honestly, if I'm keeping it real here. So yeah, wearing green. I mean, it's perfect. If we're trying to sell clothing in general or articles of clothing, like I was thinking even like a print on demand pin may work for St. Patrick's Day, but yeah, like this is perfect for what we are trying to accomplish. Like we can sell t-shirts related to Easter or Pi Day. Pi Day is another one that's coming up in March, but they don't require you to buy a t-shirt. Whereas St. Patrick's Day, a lot of people are going to go shopping for a green t-shirt because they need to wear green on St. Patrick's Day or you're going to get pinched, right? So let's take advantage of this, guys. And in this video, I've got a very easy, low-hanging fruit way for you to make some really good looking St. Patrick's Day t-shirts. So let's get started. Every year, St. Patrick's Day falls on the 17th of March, and that just so happens to be a Thursday this year. So I don't know about you guys, but that's probably going to be a thirsty Thursday for a lot of people that still like to go and indulge and drink some adult beverages, as I'll call them. So I think this year is probably a good year to make some more, alcohol-related themed St. Patrick's Day t-shirts since, I don't know, I'm just thinking out loud here. If it falls on a Thursday, I mean, people don't need an excuse to drink on St. Patrick's Day, but if it's a Thursday, I can imagine it's going to be a little bit bigger than normal. You can see here, according to Google Trends, that it looks like we can expect most of the sales to take place between March 7th through 13th. And that is when I searched for the terms St. Patrick's Day shirt. Okay, because hey, if they're ordering shirts, they're going to need to get it done in advance. So we're going to expect to see most of the sales actually taking place in the 10 to 5 days prior to the actual holiday. Now, I went over to Pretty Merch Pro Plus. I used the research tab and I typed in St. Patrick's. Now, seriously, Pretty Merch Pro Plus, the research tab, their search function is really good. Probably the best that I've seen. So if you're doing like sub-niche research, I would probably lean towards favoring this. Now, what I'm basically going to do for you in this video is show you some of the best sellers that I used for inspiration and then how I would go about quickly and easily with not much graphic design skill, creating my own versions of those designs. All right, I do these sort of videos every now and then. And you guys know I love to use all sunsets. All right, they don't pay me to say this. I say this because it's true. I'm using all sunsets as my like go-to resource. Virtually, it doesn't matter what niche I'm entering. I pretty much go and I find something I like, and then I just kind of tinker with it until I got, what I'm basically set out to do. And these sunsets, they sell, so I don't overthink things. I know these work. They're a customer favorite, so I just keep using them, right? I don't need to complicate this more than it needs to be. If you guys want to, if you don't have an All Sunsets account, and I know most of you guys probably do, basically, if you sign up before Friday night, I believe, you get it at a discounted rate of $33. So it's only a couple bucks a month. It's a really good deal. Now, when you use these designs, and by the way, here's a bunch of new St. Patrick's Day themed designs that they just added this year. If you use them, the only thing you're not supposed to do is use them as is. So you're going to have to go in and make some modifications, etc. So here is an example of me not doing that. I just dragged and dropped one of the little T-Rex sunset designs. By the way, guys, T-Rex sell extremely well. Real quick reminder though, if you're going to say anything related to alcohol, and because there's a heavy correlation between St. Patrick's Day and alcohol in most of our minds, you don't want to check the youth checkbox. So if I'm going to sell a St. Patrick's Day T-Rex shirt, I definitely want that youth checkbox checked. I'm going to stay away from saying anything related to beer, wine, liquor, alcohol, anything like that. Guns, anything like take a shot of alcohol or shot with a gun. You know what I mean? Like those are the types of words that'll get you in trouble if you check the youth checkbox. So play it safe when you're doing anything for kids, okay? But here, how about this? How about I just add some curved text above the sunset, St. Pat T-Rex Day. Boom. Honestly, for me to make this design that I showed you took maybe 30 seconds because like I've said before, guys, I keep templates. So if I want to just put some curved text with a sunset from All Sunsets, like I mentioned before, I use them all the time. Well, I've already got the curved text in my template. So all I need to do is drag and drop the sunset, in this case, the T-Rex one, and then change the text. And then turn off the background layer, file, save as PNG, and the rest is history. So quick, easy. I think this design looks pretty good. Again, I'm trying to keep it real with you guys. This is my process. It doesn't have to be complicated. Here's another example. So, from Pretty Merch Pro Plus, I saw this American St. Patrick's Day themed flag selling well. Now, because of the rule, we have to modify the design in some way. I went ahead, added some text. I just put, instead of like red, white, and blue, I was thinking like maybe green, white, and beer. I don't know if it's the most intelligent keywords ever, but I don't know. I thought it might work. And here's me just doing another take on this design. So I actually like painted some of the stripes manually from green to white. You are allowed to make your own modifications. And then I did a highlight on the word green and kept the 4-leaf clovers in the part that usually has the stars for the states and made that green as well. And I think it looks pretty good. Here's another row of results from Pretty Merch Pro Plus and just some inspiration, looking at what's selling well. Why not do a St. Patrick's Day teacher shirt? If there's one thing you guys that subscribe to my channel know, it's that teachers either are buying a lot of shirts for themselves or being gifted quite a few shirts, all right? Whatever it is, but teacher shirts sell extremely well year-round for pretty much any holiday, except maybe the summer when they're off. Shout out to all the teachers, by the way. Seriously, thank you for what you guys do. So this shirt says, lucky to be a teacher. And then again, same kind of approach, guys, just kind of, a couple layers of text. In this case, I decided to make the word teacher bigger, because you can mess around with like contrasting the text against each other. You can have some text small, some text big, etc. I have like the American flag 4-leaf clover. Now you don't have to use the American flag. I did a separate version here. But notice how like this, by the way, when you're designing St. Patrick's Day shirts, don't forget, if you're going to optimize for a green t-shirt, set your background color to green, okay? And in this case too, it's like you can do multiple versions of a design. Don't be afraid if you have the upload slots to upload to a green shirt and then maybe do a separate version where you like invert the color scheme and upload it to a black shirt. So in this case, I did something kind of similar to that here. Did multiple versions of this design and, another 4-leaf clover with the American flag built into it. I actually like the way this one looks a little bit more. However, again, we're reaching out to two audiences here. Some people are looking for just green shirts and other people are like, okay, it's a St. Patrick's Day shirt and it has green in the design, but the shirt itself is black, whatever works, whatever floats your boat. I think it still counts as long as you have some green on you. Here's another one, drinks well with others, a classic. We got the American flag, the green flag with the leprechaun hat and the 4-leaf clover over top. Are we still allowed to say leprechaun? I want to make sure I'm not saying, like, it's so hard for me to keep up with what we're allowed to say, not say anymore these days. I'm a firm believer in free speech, so I'm kind of joking, but drinks well with others. Sorry if I offended any leprechauns out there. I haven't found any of you guys at the end of the rainbow yet, but I'm going to go hunting, leprechaun hunting this year. That's in the plans. All right, drinks well with others. We have the leprechaun hat over the flag. Easy, text above, text below, uniform text size in this case. Let's do a couple more here. So third row of results. And, this design says American grown, Irish roots. And their design is actually pretty kick-ass. That's not something I would personally set out to try to do anything similar to, just because I'm not that strong of a designer. It would take me too long. So instead, I've got the, all sunsets, all American graphics, Irish theme here. It's an Irish themed American flag. Put American grown above, Irish roots below. File, save as PNG, upload that thing, easy. Actually, if I'm going back to the drawing board in this design, I'd probably take the text at the bottom that says Irish roots, and I would probably make that bigger and find a way to work in the green, white, and orange color scheme into that, honestly, is what I'm thinking would look pretty good. So I kind of took the easy way out here, and I'm thinking I could make this design a lot better pretty quickly. Another one here, another version, just swapped out the flag, put in a flag with 4-leaf clovers as one of the stripes. I think I borrowed that idea from one of the designs we had looked at previously. And here's one. It says, the inspiration says, prone to shenanigans and malarkey. By the way, check out how simple this design, which is one of the best sellers, is. Just a distressed 4-leaf clover graphic above my head, and you got some green text over top. Well, if they can make a bestseller that simple, guys, I think we're all capable of pulling off this design above me. But you can see over there on the left-hand side, again, just using all sunset. You got a little like field mouse with a, top hat on, the leprechaun hat, and it says prone to shenanigans. Very quick, very easy. Another one here, Shenanigans Coordinator. And they've got some pretty funny, like kind of funky rainbow animals. I always think of the rainbow unicorns, the rainbow death metal unicorn design that sells well, but this kind of reminds me of that. Anyways, it's just what is that, a goat? Yeah, it looks like a goat eating a 4-leaf clover, jumping out of the pot at the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and Shenanigans Coordinator. By the way, the font that I'm using is called Edmund Texture, and I can drop a link to that. If you end up joining Creative Fabrica, I'm pretty sure you can just use the Edmund Texture font, or you can just pay for it outright, but I think it's like $16 last I checked. But I've seen the price fluctuate, so I'm not really sure. But it's definitely, if you ask me, I hate that, like, oh yeah, spend money on this, spend money on that, but it's a business, right? So it's okay to spend money on your business. When you generate profits, make sure to deduct what you spent at the end of the year. Anyways, Edmund Texture, I love this font. Again, I like to keep things simple. I don't like to, overthink things and spend too long on this because, guys, time is money. I've got so many things I want to do. So for me, this works. All Sunset subscription, Edmund Texture font. I mean, I don't have to use that font, but it's usually my jumping off point. So guys, I hope this helps. Oh, one last design here. Drinks well with others, of course. And the obligatory reminder, if you do upload designs related to drinking alcohol, just uncheck the youth checkbox. Avoid that, easy rejection that's going to happen immediately, basically. So Drinks Well with Others is a classic. Got it on the green shirt here with the Irish-themed sunset and the beer in the middle. I think I added the beer myself, by the way. So I think I took the All Sunset sunset and just added my own graphic, which, by the way, like putting a graphic over top or text over top is super easy, super simple. Obviously you probably already thought of doing that, but if you didn't think of already doing that, it is something that I would highly recommend if you think it is going to enhance your graphics. Okay. Like in this case, I think adding the beer there for the Drinks Well with Others design looks pretty good. Oh, one more. Here we go. And Dublin, Ireland, established 988 with a 4-leaf clover there. And it's got the American flag on the clover. So in case it's like a, US based person repping their Dublin, Ireland roots. All right, guys, so $33 right now. The sale ends Friday night. Check it out. Link in the description, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, please subscribe. Please go make some St. Patrick's Day sales. We got this video out early. So if you want to do things like run some ads or even just let the organic sales trickle in and hopefully rank in time for the big sales push, which we said is going to probably take place between, what was it, like March 7th through 13th, I think it said. Yeah, 7th through 13th. So hopefully you get a head start and you can benefit from getting out there early. Guys, thank you for watching. Have a good day.